So Buddy said he got a lawyer. No one believes that. Poetik Flakko tripled down with another video, another one. And I don't think he will let up until Buddy just goes away. What's the righteous word? It's your boy Gangland Neem, aka Neiman, IB for the E. Man, golly, I don't know, y'all. Remember that. And we back with another video. New video. Shout out to all my good subs. Greatly appreciate y'all support. And all that, you know what I'm saying? I'm just out here trying to do my thing. You know, staying out the way, not lying on folks and things of that such. Not putting my hands on women because that's not what I'm into, right? I'm just trying to do my thing, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing against nobody or nothing like that. But we bike. And we bike with Flakko. Poetik Flakko, again, like I said, he tripled down. You keep saying things, I'm going to keep making videos. And his videos have reach. Now, this is what I'm going to say. If this is your first time to the channel, like and describe off the back. Off the back, don't troll me. If this is your first time to the channel, shame on you. But I don't think that Flakko like bro talking about he got lawyers. Don't nobody believe he got a lawyer anyway. Talking about he just got off Zoom with his lawyer. Why you ain't pull up and talk to your lawyer, your representation? Why you wouldn't on a jack with your representation? What do you mean Zoom? Zoom for what? But you know, that's neither here nor there. But we gonna get into Flakko video, see what he talking about. You know what I'm saying? Shout out all the good subs, man. Continue to smash that like. Continue to get my videos in the algorithm. I appreciate y'all support, bro. I never come on here and lie to y'all, not knowingly at least. You know what I'm saying? If I'm wrong about some information, y'all know I'll double back, say my piece or whatever. But I greatly appreciate y'all support and know that I don't take that for granted by doing shit like lying to y'all. I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Or lying on other people online. Because again, this is just content. People find themselves in sticky situations because they go past content. Remember that.
That a Rolling 60 crib named Daryl Hill, aka Rolling Rich Trapper, is planning on suing me.
And I am just getting off a Zoom call with my lawyer. So with that all being said, let's jump into the subject at hand. What I can say for right now, don't get it twisted. A lot more is coming. A lot more is coming. But for right now, all I can say is this.
This is the best he could come up.
Real quick. A lot more like what? What else is coming of niggas just putting out paperwork? That's legitimate. Ain't nobody said nothing about fudging no paperwork. And nobody said that paperwork was fake, right? Okay, let's continue.
After being exposed for beating his baby mama beyond recognition, for beating up another girlfriend and catching a felony charge for that, for having a family domestic restraining order against him, for beating her up and choking her until she was unconscious. This is the response. After being exposed with evidence, his response is, hey, I got a lawyer. Hey, I can't say too much. Bro, we've seen that play before, bruh. All right, we've seen that at work before. I can't say much right now. I got a lawyer. Sir, you are talking as if you've already convinced us that you have a lawyer. You still got a lot of work to do to convince us that you can afford a lawyer, okay? All right, you are the same one who had a GoFundMe out because you were homeless for months after like your apartment burned down. You ain't even have to.
And remember, everything lives online, bro. You can't like erase anything. Just so y'all know that too. Again, I watched this video. I didn't even know any of that. Again, I'm not poking fun at nobody's shortcomings. I'm gonna just say that for the record. I'm not trying to laugh at that. Oh, your house burned down. That ain't cool. You know what I mean? But again, niggas got 60,000 in gold and this, that, and the other. But niggas is making GoFundMes when times get hard. Okay. Yeah, that don't really make sense. But let's continue.
money to afford a deposit and first month rent to get into a new apartment. And the reason why I'm even bringing that up, because you should never shame someone when they're down and out, is because that's his go-to. The first thing out of his mouth when he's beefing with someone is how broke they are. He called me broke. He called every one of his enemies broke. And he pops it online as if he's some rich millionaire rapper.
Shopping, Calabasas, big Gucci store teardowns, relationships with the jewelers, private jets.
This man has convinced himself in his thick skull that he's a millionaire. Same way he has convinced himself in his thick skull that he has a lawyer or that he even has a case against me. Sir, everything I said in that video was the absolute 100% truth. Okay? You was arrested for felony aggravated assault on that woman. You put hands on her and you whooped her until she was beyond recognition. No matter how much...
Just throwing that out there. See what he got right here and all that. This is paperwork, fool. This is a printout of paperwork. This is real stuff. Niggas ain't going nowhere typing up falsifying documents, man. They not. Let me get myself off the screen real quick. Niggas want to talk about a lawyer. A lawyer for what? This is all stuff that happened. This is public record for anybody who want to find it. See all that? Willful obstruction of law enforcement officers, misdemeanor. Battery, family violence, first offense, misdemeanor. Aggravated assault, family violence. Like, what the? Mind you, real quick, let's go big. This is the same man who told me in a live, go beat that laying next to you. Really, bro? I never made any comments about the shit you got going on in your phone with the apps. I never made any comments about the domestic abuse. Niggas have been heard about all that. Choking shorty till she passed out. Niggas heard about all that. I never said anything about that. But for you to make a comment like that to me and you have a laundry list like this, my boy, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth, little dog. What's wrong with niggas, man? Let's continue.
Chat GPT you use or how many car videos you make trying to manipulate or convince the people. You can't talk your way out of the evidence, buddy. All right, here is a conviction. Felony aggravated assault. You did this to that woman. Here is more photo evidence that you threw her body against the wall while you pummeled her, okay? You did this. Now, this is one woman, right? This is just one woman he did this to. The other woman, his baby mama, she filed a restraining order against him. And in that restraining order, the temporary protective order, she documented how he choked her until she was unconscious. She provided text messages of him texting her, making threats. By the way, the number that he texted her from is a number that he texted me from, threatening me after acting like he was a fan of mine. Sir, you were caught dead in the water. There's no getting out of this. Multiple women have accused you of violating them in the worst way, violating them in ways that no man who has ever claimed to love a woman should violate a woman in. You gotta live with that, bruh. You got an issue. And you can't make the receipts and the photo evidence and the arrest report and the conviction, you can't make that go away. All right? And no matter how many, I can't talk about it, but y'all gonna see, is not gonna make it any better, bruh. You can't manipulate your way out of this, bruh. All right?
That's a fact. That's a whole fact. Again, what men do is, though, right? Men that come, hey, you know what I'm saying? I just want to let y'all know, hey, everybody got a pass. Whatever, I did some things I'm not proud of. You know what I'm saying? I apologize. I've since then made amends to the women that I've affected and things of that sort. But instead, what he do is go on the attack like if somebody's lying on him. He want to attack other people, lie on other people. Don't tell a lie on me, and I won't tell the truth about you.
Now, in our last video, we already debunked the age-old, well, how can I do this if I have custody of my kids?
To the first thing, I whooped my BM so bad, it was beyond recognition. How I got full custody of my kids. How I got full custody of all my kids. How? If any one thing, let's look at all this situation in totality. If any one thing was true that he said, how do I got full custody of all the kids? All of them. Not just one, not two, all of them. How am I picking up? How am I dropping off? How am I going to football practice? How are we going to jiu-jitsu, boxing, Muay Thai? How am I doing all of that? See, what I won't say, what I won't discuss, shout out to my BM. Great mom, great woman, great woman, great woman. Shout out to the mother of my children. They are a godsend. With that all being said, that's all I can say about her. We'll leave that right there. Sticking to the subject at hand.
You sound defeated. You don't even sound like you are convincing yourself anymore, bruh. When you used to lie with a certain level of oomph and confidence. Now you just sound defeated, bruh. Because
Facts. Like he don't even believe that's coming out of his mouth. Let's just keep it real. Big Mama is not lying. You sound defeated. You look uncomfortable. Just go away. Either make amends and apologize for the things that you've done, the lies that you've told, or just go away because you look uncomfortable, visibly uncomfortable on camera. Don't matter how many little baby ass blunts you roll up, little ass blunt. It don't matter about none of that. You don't look cool. You don't look cozy. You don't look comfortable. Never. And rightfully so. You shouldn't be comfortable. Abuse women and all kind of want to come on here and be acting like, oh, that's news you can use. Knowledge, though. Get out of here, bro.
you got to look in that camera knowing everybody you're talking to know you're a fraud and a liar. Okay? Sir, first off, in our last video, we discussed multiple women. And we're going to go down the list, okay? The first woman, we accuse him of beating up and throwing her up against the wall and getting arrested for it and beating her till she's bloody. That woman name is Keeks, okay? He dated Keeks before he dated Aria Sanders. Now, when he was dating Keeks, he was abusive throughout the entire relationship. She testified to that. He whooped her, got a criminal record for it. Keeks sent a message to everybody. She wants the world to know that you and her don't have any kids together, right? That you was abusive and you beat her up and you did her badly and you violated her in the worst way, but she wasn't dumb enough to give you a child. So what does you having custody have to do with you beating up and pummeling and getting a criminal record for beating up Keeks? What does that have to do with anything? Okay. Now let's move on to Aria Sanders, okay? His baby mama. He says,
I want to say real quick too. Now, this is just Flakko walking this down. Yo, she not even one of your baby mamas and you was abusing her, this, that, and the other. That's what I want to tell you too. Again, because I'm not into that. But these women are in everybody's DMs right now. These women that he have been involved with are in everybody's DMs right now. Pardon me. And they trying to tell their story. And that's why I say you keep coming on online trying to kick up dust, continuing to lie and say little sassy shit to people. You should just chill out, bro. Because these women are talking. Again, they ain't got to worry about me putting no woman on my platform at all. At all. But this is what's happening right now in real time. There's nothing anybody could do about that, again, except for just apologize, bro. Apologize for your wrongs. But of course, he won't do that.
I have custody of my kids. No, sir. No. Aria is a beautiful mom. She's a good mother, right? Aria has primary custody of that son. We took a look at the temporary protective order, which we already saw, right? It was approved. You try to get it thrown out, it didn't work. The judge reinstated it. All right. And it was for a year. The year ain't.
So all that stuff homie talking about he got full custody of all his kids and he's a single father. What Big Mama is saying is, no, you got custody of 2 kids. You got another kid and you do not have custody of him. But again, this is what niggas want to do. And that's why you don't go online that's why you don't go online telling your business. Because the moment you go online and tell your business, it becomes record for everyone. And there's no spinning it. There's no nothing. And mind you, we see videos and this, that, and the other. Nigga have 2 kids with him. 2 kids with him. But you say you got custody of all your kids. More lies. Now, it is what it is. But you the one who said it. So now niggas debunking it. That's crazy work.
Ain't even over yet, bro. You don't have primary custody. Araya does. But what you are doing is you have multiple kids. You have only one kid with Araya. You have multiple kids. So you're using those other kids as a pawn to say, see, I have custody of my kids. Those are not her kids. Why would she have custody of those kids? Those are not her kids, buddy. All right? You'll be better off, bro, just coming out and saying, hey, I did wrong in my past. I beat women, multiple women. They're telling the truth. I don't want to re-victimize them, so I'm going to be quiet. But choosing to embarrass yourself by speaking out or continue to try to lie about these things just won't work out. And those threats of having a lawyer, we know you don't have no lawyer. We know all that is you trying to avoid accountability. You thinking, you saying you have a lawyer would explain, right? You sounding like baffled. You sounding like a bumbling idiot. And you think, well, I can't say too much right now because, man, I'm getting it taken care of. I'm getting it taken care of. I can't say too much right now, but y'all gonna, bruh, nobody is buying that, bruh. Not a soul.
I wouldn't think that it would be possible for a judge to grant me full. So you mean to tell me the same judge that will allow a restraining order or a protective order because a woman was whooped outside of recognition, will allow that same woman to not have custody of her kid, and that same father would have full custody? How would that work? How would that make sense? Where's the logic in that? You feel me? I'm just trying to figure it out because I know people are going to do and say a lot of things. I can't stop the do and the says. You feel me? I can't stop the dudes. I can't stop the says. They're going to do what they do. They're going to say what they say. I can't stop the dudes and the says. I learned that a long time ago. But just speaking at it from a logical standpoint, how does that make sense? And then you take it to ODM Simp. The disappointment in ODM Snitch is crazy because now you're teaming up as a black father, ODM Snitch, as a black father. You are teaming up with the same ninja who called the police on you and put CPS on your house when you had something going on with your.
It's funny. He get online, exposed he paid for Slim's Wi-Fi, talks about Slim's gay son and everything else, and now you want niggas to have empathy? This has to be a mental health situation that we're dealing with. Just being all the way real. This has to be a mental health situation. How dare you get on a camera and speak on anything what Slim got going on with Big Mama, right? And you are the one who initiated all this. You're the common denominator in all the issues, bruh. And now you ODM Snitch. Like, really, bro? Yo, the most vile shit to me, niggas don't care about no 81s, gang. Nobody, I promise you, no one cares about 81s, right? But you know what threw me? Bro looking at Dijon Paul and saying, he came and laid on your couch and expressed his heart to you about, I'm not going to say nothing. I'm going to let you do it. I'm going to let you do it. That was the sassiest shit I had ever seen, and I knew exactly where he was going to go with it. That was deplorable to me. Nobody cares about the 81s. Hey, he gave him the 81s. He gave us a shame on Slim. Should have came to me, nigga. Slim know that's my dog. Slim know how we rockin'. I'm not gonna talk about nothing with me and Slim have going on or have had going on. But see, he should have came to me. He gave him the 81s. It is what it is. But for you to pull up some shit that don't even got nothing to do with you, boy. Nothing to do with you, boy. You just being sassy, talking about his child. And now you want empathy? Now you want empathy. I'm a single father. He's going to team up. I'm going to tell you what's going on. He doesn't have anybody. He's lied. He's slandered. He's caused so much chaos that now he doesn't have anybody, bro. He don't got no more friends. It's Dijon and Bucci. Dijon and Bucci, fool. Straight up. And Bucci's going to start seeing what's going on with you, too. Bucci called P's and Q's, and him and P's and Q's had a whole conversation about the real, what actually went on. They did. Which explains that look that I showed y'all when he was explaining the situation on Day in LA last week. It explains that look that I saw where he's like, okay. It explains that look. He knew you was foolish because he had already talked to Peas, man. He knew that. Literally have nobody, bro. And now he's afraid that folks are making peace. Now he don't want folks to make peace. Yo, this is content. Don't nobody got no real issues with nobody, man. Except for you. You've got a lot of real issues with people. Nobody else does, bro. We sit here in the confines of our homes, our locations, our spaces with our microphones, our monitors, and we react. We react, we go live, we talk about the news. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody got no damn real beef, man, except for you. You burned every bridge that there is. And now you feeling a way about it. I can see. I know what's going on, bro. Shame on you, though. Shame on you, because all these same people who you dissed and everything, you was once cool with. Why this happened? I don't know. Y'all got to ask Buddy.
Children. Interesting narrative. But what we're not going to get into today is the type of father that ODM Snitch is not. That's not what we're here to talk about. What we're not here to talk about is ODM Snitch getting on his knees for Flakko and being a good boy. It's not what we're here to talk about either. But what we are here to talk about in reference to ODM Snitch, you cried. You was frustrated. Man, Flakko, I'm fighting for my kids. And I got this going on. My baby mama locked up. And I got this, and I got that. And I'm here, and I'm there, and I'm everywhere. And the first thing you go to is trying to go against me and my kids. Oh, ODM Snitch. Tisk, 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 tisk. The idea of me putting my hands on one of their mothers to the extent that she's number one unrecognizable, preposterous. And then if you look at the date and all that kind of stuff, when this woman alleged that event happened, if you look at that same summer, we were in Calabasas for 7 weeks. So regardless of what she said happened after the fact of our relationship, the timeline will show that when she says that all this situation and all that kind of stuff happened, I later took her shopping, Calabasas, big Gucci store teardowns, relationships with the jewelers, private jets, all kind of things like that. So I can't imagine that if that's something that I did to her, she would be comfortable being on a private jet with me, Calabasas vacations, Gucci store bust downs, day-to-day living, day-to-day cohabitating, no police report, no criminal charges ever being filed, and that alleged event would have happened while I was on probation. So even if she never decided to press a charge for her, that would be an automatic violation of my probation that I was on at the time. I wouldn't be on here talking to y'all. So that's that. But I'm gonna give y'all more detailed and more in-depth look at this situation. Oh, it's gonna get good. Trust me, it's gonna get good because we're gonna break some things down. And I just hope that in the meantime, in between time, everybody's being a great parent. You feel me? I hope everybody's being a great parent.
Talking in circles, repeating the same lies we done debunked already. You have custody of those twins because they aren't her kids. And you don't even have a kid with the other victim. So what does you having your twins who aren't their kids have to do with you putting your hands on those people? It doesn't, right? And you even claiming, hey, listen, man, how can I put my hands on her when she let me take her shopping and put her on a private jet? First off, we don't believe you were ever on a private jet. We don't believe you was ever living like that. You've always been someone who was a grifter and Poe, all right? We don't believe you. But let's just say we do believe a shred of...
Let's don't say that, Flakko, because we don't. We don't believe him. We don't believe you. You need more people. Don't believe it. But go on, Flakko.
Anything that's coming out of your mouth. Let's just say, okay, she did allow you to take her shopping afterwards. What does that prove exactly? she wouldn't be the first woman to get beat up and go back to a man who was abusing her.
And I said that same thing. What did that mean? That was so crazy when he said that. What did he say? Busting down the Gucci store. What? Busting down the Gucci store. Private jets. Where y'all was going? Where y'all was going on the private jets, gang? Where were you going? And where's the like? This is a nigga who document everything. This is a nigga who document everything. Where are the private jet Instagram stories? Where are the private jet Snapchats? Where are the private jet photos with said BM? Anyway.
Right? If that's true, if we take what you're saying is true, she wouldn't be the first. That doesn't neglect you, like what you did to her. And your only reason is, well, she said these things. She said I did it. She said I beat her. She said I whooped her beyond recognition. She said I choked her until she was unconscious. But she was lying, yo, even though I was arrested and convicted. Enough of this bum, bruh. All right? I don't want you to be like this bum. I want you to elevate yourself, okay? Like me, okay?
Gang. Then Flakko goes on to show you how he get 90K. You hear me? Big 90 of them things. You know what I'm talking about? A month. I'm trying to get like that. Niggas want niggas to just be around here fighting. That don't get nobody no money on. If you think it do, go look at Buddy's channel. If you think all that drama, all that bunk, all that rhetoric get you something, go check his channel. He's the prime example of that getting you nowhere. Nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Come on, fool. I'm getting comments on there like walk them down. Yeah, man, I'm not even trying to really even do all that. I'm just keeping everything a bean, bro. Cause I'm tired. I'm tired. Niggas still running around here saying shit, lying. I'm tired, bro. Slim in fucking Washington somewhere doing it up, bro. Niggas still speaking on him. You've done enough. Just go away, bro. Just go away. Ain't nobody supporting that stuff, and you could tell by the views. No one supports it, bro. That shit has ran its course, gang. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Gotta find a new bag, bro. Hopefully, what's her name over there? Yada Trappington? Maybe she can help you do something. Feel me? Maybe she can Olivia Pope this for you or something, right? Because she sure got her hand in a lot of shit, too. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Sending messages, talking about this and that behind the scenes. A whole ass nobody, right? A whole ass nobody. Yada Trappington. That's her name. Niggas want to be famous. You got it. You got it. Why don't you have Yada Trappington, wifey over there? Why don't you have her help you get this image together? If she cared anything about you, she'd tell you to get small. Stop talking about people who got shit going. Real shit going. All that bunk. Niggas want to be Drea the Virgo. Niggas want to be ODM Slim. I don't even want to say niggas want to be me because niggas could never. Niggas could never. You know what I mean? Niggas want to be everybody but don't do a damn thing. Cute. And all you weirdo, excuse me. No, I don't need to do that. I don't even do that. Right? But all y'all gossiping ass women out there, you know what I'm saying? Talking behind the scenes and all that about my cousin because you really want to be her, you could have got some help. She could have put you in position. I want to say that too for the record because nobody talks about that. All y'all women who was cool with my cousin, acting like you was her friend, and that's why I tell her don't rock with nobody. Acting like you was her friend. Yeah, girl, hey, all in the chats like y'all was best friends. Then behind her back, you was saying shady shit, gossiping on her, like if she got an evil bone in her body. Shame on you. Shame on you. Where that got you? With Buddy. Where's he at? Done. Cooked. Hope y'all enjoyed the motherfucking show. Now, for anybody looking for any kind of marketing or promotion when it comes to this YouTube content creation, make sure y'all tap in with @DreaTheVirgo on Instagram. Again, that's @DreaTheVirgo on Instagram. Serious inquiries only. She works with a bunch of different content creators throughout all the sectors. She can help you with anything. Anything. Just tap in. But y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about all this bunk ass shit. It's your boy Gangland Neem. He's done.